CD2. Part 3. Strategy Practice. What? Directions. You will hear 10 conversations between two people. At the end of each conversation, you must answer the corresponding questions. Questions 1 and 2 refer to the following conversation.
Now put the forks to the left of the plate and the knives and soup spoons to the right.
What about the water glasses? Where do they go?
Put them above the plates to the right. And see that bowl of flowers? Put that in the middle of the table.
Good idea. It will make the table look very pretty.
Number 1. What are the speakers doing? Questions 3 and 4 refer to the following conversation.
This morning I typed 16 letters and before that I filed yesterday's correspondence.
What about the McGinnis letter?
That was the first letter I typed. I made these 2 copies.
Excellent. Do you think you could get all these letters in the mail this afternoon?
Of course. I'll take them to the post office right away.
Number 3. What did the woman do first? Questions 5 and 6 refer to the following conversation.
Ben's father made a fortune in cardboard.
That was easier to do before synthetic material became cheaper and less harmful to the environment.
Now the company produces a range of environmentally safe packaging.
Ben's father has always been able to keep his company abreast of the times. That's why he has succeeded so well in business.
Number 5. What does Ben's father do now? Questions 7 and 8 refer to the following conversation.
What time is it now?
5 minutes after. Maybe his plane was late.
Maybe, but if he doesn't call soon, we might as well take a taxi home.
Good idea. I'm getting hungry.
Me too. Why don't we just go home now and have dinner? Otherwise, we could be waiting here all night.
You're right. Let's get moving. I'm glad we cooked a big meal yesterday and have plenty of leftovers we can eat tonight.
Number 7. What are the speakers waiting for? Number 8. What will they do? Questions 9 and 10 refer to the following conversation.
What a big difference! It looks like a new car.
A little polish and it will be ready. I think it turned out quite well.
You're right. It's great. I don't even remember what the old colour looked like anymore.
I think you'll be happy you chose this silver color.
Number 9. What did the speakers do? Questions 11 and 12 refer to the following conversation.
If it doesn't stop raining by Saturday, we'll have to cancel the fair.
No, we could just hold it indoors in the school gym.
That won't work. I checked and was told that both the gym and the auditorium are booked.
Well, we can't make this decision ourselves.
No, we'll have to have an emergency meeting with the planning committee.
Right. And we should do that tomorrow. So, we'd better start calling people right away.
Number 11. What might the speakers have to do if it keeps raining? Questions 13 and 14 refer to the following conversation.
See where my finger is? Now if we follow this path, we'll have to wade through a stream.
But according to this, there's a bridge right there.
Not anymore. It washed away in a storm. But the water's not deep. It's easy to cross.
Okay, that's not a problem. It looks like the campsite is right on the other side of the stream.
Yes, it's very close. We can set up our tents right there.
Number 13. What are the speakers looking at? Questions 15 and 16 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to send this package by registered mail and insure it for $8,000.
To insure it for that amount, you'll need to disclose the contents.
Certainly. It's a necklace and a bracelet. Can I just tell you that, or do I have to fill out a special document?
You'll need to complete this form and pay a fee of $25. You can pay by cash, check, or credit card.
Number 15. What's in the package? Questions 17 and 18 refer to the following conversation.
Did you bring enough nails?
Yes, all different sizes.
We should finish this closet on time.
I hope so. Let's make sure we have everything we need. Hammer, saw, drop cloth, paint. Where are the brushes for the paint? Did you get those?
Oh, no, I forgot. I guess I'll have to make one more trip to the store.
Number 17. What are the speakers doing? Questions 19 and 20 refer to the following conversation.
Am I the only one who ever cleans up around here?
I'm sorry. I'll wash the dinner dishes.
Would you mind cleaning up the rest of the kitchen too?
All right, I'll do it, but later. Right now I'm going to make a phone call, but I promise I'll get it done before bedtime.
Number 19. What does the man want? Part 3. TOEIC Test Practice 2. Directions. On the TOEIC test, you will need to remember specific details from the conversation. You will have to improve your memory as well as your listening skills. Read the questions quickly before you listen to the conversation, and then listen for the answers. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
This machine is broken again. We'll have to call in a repair person.
It's broken? What will I do? I have to get all these copies made before the 1 o'clock meeting this afternoon.
If it's an emergency, you could go to the office supply store across the street. They have a copy machine there, and it only costs 3 cents a copy.
I guess I'll have to do that. I'll print out the documents from my computer and take them over there right away.
Meanwhile, I'll call the company and ask them to send over a repair person as soon as possible.
Number 1. What is broken? Number 2. When does the woman need to have her copies ready? Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation.
I looked in the closet, but I can't find any business-size envelopes.
That's because I only keep large envelopes in there. The business-size envelopes are on the shelf by the door with the letter paper and pens.
Oh, I see. Great. I have to get this contract in the mail today.
I can take it to the post office for you. I'm going there soon to send these newsletters out.
Thank you. That's very nice. Here's some cash to pay for stamps. I'll have the contract ready to go right away.
No hurry. Take your time.
Number 4. What's in the closet? Number 5. What does the woman want to send? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Could you cash this check for me?
I can if you have an account at this bank.
I just opened one last week. This is my account number. But it's at another branch. Does that matter?
No, as long as you have enough money in your account to cover the amount of the check, I can cash it for you.
Number 7. Who is the man talking to? Number 8. What does the man need? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
Good evening. Here is a menu. May I bring you something to drink?
Not right now, thank you. Is there fish on the menu? My friend said the fish here is very good.
Yes, see, it's right here. I recommend the grilled salmon. It's the chef's specialty. It comes with rice and a choice of sautéed vegetables or salad.
That sounds very good. I'll have that with the salad, and I'll have a cup of coffee later.
Number 10. Who is the man talking to? Number 11. What is the man doing? Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
I really need some assistance planning next week's board meeting.
I'd be happy to help out. What would you like me to do?
You could call the caterers for me and order lunch for 15 people. Look, here's the budget. The accountant said we can't spend more than this amount on food.
All right, I'll call them today. Is there anything else I can do?
Not today. Right now I'm going to check the supply closet to make sure we have enough paper and pens and markers for everyone. Maybe tomorrow you can help me arrange the room.
Number 13. What are the speakers planning? Number 14. Who will the woman call? Part 3. Strategy practice. When? Directions. You will hear 10 conversations between two people. At the end of each conversation, you must answer the corresponding questions. Questions 1 and 2 refer to the following conversation.
We had planned the meeting for this afternoon, but when Ms. Johnson didn't arrive last night, we postponed it.
Will she be here tomorrow?
Probably not. She called this evening to say we should reschedule the meeting for next week.
Okay. I'll find out when the meeting room will be available, and I'll call you on Thursday or Friday to let you know the exact day.
Thank you. And I would appreciate it if you would notify everyone else too, when you have the day set.
Number 1. When will the meeting be held? Now, questions 3 and 4 refer to the following conversation.
My secretary made a reservation for me for the 16th of January.
For how many days?
For 6. But if my husband comes, I'll stay until the 26th.
As long as you're back by February 1st. Remember, we have a meeting scheduled then to start planning for the conference in July.
Number 3. When will the woman go on a trip? Questions 5 and 6 refer to the following conversation.
What's the delay? I've been waiting here for an hour.
You'll be here for another 30 minutes at least. The police aren't letting anyone through until 6.
I should have stayed at the office. In fact, I usually don't leave the office until 7. It's unusual that I decided to leave so early today.
Too bad you chose today for that. You left early just to sit out here and wait.
Number 5. When will the police let people pass? Questions 7 and 8 refer to the following conversation.
I was going to take Friday off and not come back until Tuesday.
A 4-day weekend. Pretty good. I wish I could do that too.
Well, it turns out I can't do it either. I was told to be here first thing Monday morning.
Oh, that's right. The training workshop begins then.
Yes, I had forgotten about that when I made my plans, so I'll have to come in for that.
But you really only have to be here for half a day. The workshop will be over before noon.
Number 7. When will the woman return? Number 8. Questions 9 and 10 refer to the following conversation.
Is this the last train to Osaka?
No, there are 2 more after this. They leave every 30 minutes.
I thought 8:30 was too early for the last train. Okay, I'd like a ticket for the next train out. Actually, I'll need a round-trip ticket.
Of course. When do you plan to return?
I only want to stay 2 days, so give me a return for Sunday afternoon. First class, please.
Number 9. When does the last train leave? Questions 11 and 12 refer to the following conversation.
The meeting Friday will be over by 2 o'clock, so I'll be able to get an overnight train and be home the next day.
Don't forget, we're having company for brunch on Sunday, so I hope you'll be here.
Don't worry, I'll be home before then. What time do you expect the guests to arrive?
I asked everyone to be here at 11. That way they can sleep late if they want to and still be here on time.
Number 11. When will the man come home? Questions 13 and 14 refer to the following conversation.
Joan will be gone until the week after next. She can't get back any sooner than that.
But she can't stay away that long. That means she'll be back too late to help us.
It's okay. Her lawyer is coming this afternoon. I spoke to him this morning, and he seems to have most of the information we'll need.
Well, that's a relief. What time do you expect him?
He promised to be here by 3 o'clock.
Number 13. When will Joan be back? Questions 15 and 16 refer to the following conversation.
It's really hot today.
According to the records, the last time it was this hot was July 18, 1990.
What a coincidence. That was my 8th wedding anniversary.
You got married in July? What an unpleasant month for a wedding. It's always so hot then.
I suppose so, but that's when we did it.
When I get married, I want the wedding to be in September. I think that's the most beautiful time of the year.
Number 15. When did the man get married? Questions 17 and 18 refer to the following conversation.
Our Australian plant won't be ready until June.
That's too late. We have to be operational in January.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that can happen. We need 6 more months. June is the earliest.
The director won't be happy when she hears about this. I really don't look forward to telling her.
When do you think you'll speak to her about it?
It will have to be soon. I'll call her after the weekend.
Number 17. When will the plant be operational? Questions 19 and 20 refer to the following conversation.
Pretco started buying our stock last July.
How many shares do they hold now?
Let's see. In October, they added 15,000 shares. They must have over 6% now. At this rate, they'll have 8% by January.
I received a letter from the president of Pretco just yesterday. He indicated that he's interested in acquiring a significant percentage of our stock.
We'll have to bring this up with the board of directors. I'll call you tonight to talk about setting up a meeting sometime next week.
Number 19. When did Pretco start buying stock? Part 3. TOEIC Test Practice 3. Directions. On the TOEIC test, you will need to remember specific details from the conversation. You will have to improve your memory as well as your listening skills. Read the questions quickly before you listen to the conversation, and then listen for the answers. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
Your seat number is 4A, and your flight leaves from gate 10.
Thank you. What time does boarding begin?
At 6, half an hour before the flight is scheduled to depart.
Thanks. One more thing. Where can I get a cup of coffee?
There's a coffee shop right over there, next to the bookstore.
Number 1. Where are the speakers? Number 2. When does questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation?
We've been waiting forever for this play to start.
Not that long. We got here at 7:15 and it's just 7:30 now.
So why don't the actors come out on stage and get this thing started? I don't want to miss my train home.
Calm down. I'm sure they'll be out in a minute. And we don't have to leave here until 10:30 in order to get the train at 11.
Number 4. Where are the speakers? Number 5. When did they arrive? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
They've really given us a busy schedule with this tour. We start with a day at the Art Museum on Monday.
Then we go to the shopping centre on Tuesday, right? I really want to go shopping.
Actually, it looks like shopping's on Saturday. Tuesday is the History Museum, and Wednesday's the National Park.
After all that, I'll be too tired by the weekend to shop. Then we're going home next Sunday, aren't we?
Number 7. Where will the speakers go on Monday? Number 8. When will they go shopping? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
My daughter's getting married next May.
Most people prefer June, but I think May is a nicer month for a wedding, or even April. Will it be at your club?
No, it'll just be a small family party at a restaurant near here. They have it all figured out and already mailed the invitations last week.
Then you don't have to worry about anything except paying for it, right?
Number 10. When is the wedding? Number 11. Where will the wedding be? Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
Don't park out here. It's about to snow.
Look, I don't want to park in the garage. It costs $6 an hour. This lot's free.
So what's $6? We'll be back in an hour.
I guess you're right. That's plenty of time to shop for shoes.
Number 13. Where are the speakers now? Number 14. Where are they going? Part 3. Strategy practice. Where? Directions. You will hear 10 conversations between 2 people. At the end of each conversation, you must answer the corresponding questions. Questions 1 and 2 refer to the following conversation.
You're going to have to move your car. You can't park in this zone.
I'm only going to be in the store 5 minutes. I just plan to run in and out.
I'm sorry, but this is for loading only. The garage is full, but you can park your car over there by the side of the building.
But I need to be close to the front door. I'll be bringing out quite a large package.
Then you can pull back up here when you're ready to load, or use a cart. But you can't leave your car here.
Number 1. Where are the speakers? Number 2. Questions 3 and 4 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking on board.
But I just lit up. I just need to relax a bit.
I'm sorry, sir. Smoking isn't allowed on any flight. You'll have to wait until we land.
Then I can smoke as soon as I get to the arrivals lounge.
Actually, you'll have to wait until you exit the building.
Number 3. Where are the speakers? Questions 5 and 6 refer to the following conversation.
Our company's New York souvenirs are supplied by a manufacturer in Hong Kong.
But doesn't the long-distance shipping add to the cost?
Actually, no. We first used a firm in Detroit and then one in Los Angeles, but we found that the cost was higher, even without the extra shipping fees.
Interesting. So where do you sell these souvenirs? In gift shops and hotels and places like that, right?
No, we sell almost exclusively in the airports and train stations.
Really? I didn't realize your market would be so specific.
Number 5. Where did the company originally buy its supplies? Questions 7 and 8 refer to the following conversation.
I need pickup for one-day service, please.
Yes, ma'am. I can send someone up right away. May I have your room number, please?
It's on the 6th floor, room 654. Actually, I'm going to the coffee shop now, so I'll just leave the laundry by the door.
Certainly, ma'am. By the way, a package arrived for you this morning from your office. You can pick it up at the front desk on your way out.
Number 7. Where are the speakers? Questions 9 and 10 refer to the following conversation.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, my secretary made it last week.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have you confirmed on this flight, and it's completely booked.
What can I do? I need to be in New York today. People are flying in from Paris and London to meet me there this afternoon.
Let me see what I can do. Okay, I can get you on a 9 o'clock flight to Chicago. Then you can get another one out of there that would have you in New York by 3:30. Will that work for you?
Number 9. Where are the speakers? Questions 11 and 12 refer to the following conversation.
The printer needs a new ink cartridge.
I'm sorry, but the storeroom is out of stock. We forgot to order more.
Well, we can't wait to order. Have the clerk go out and buy one this afternoon.
Okay, I'll tell him, but we'll have to wait until he gets back from lunch. He left at 12:30, so he should be back soon.
Number 11. Where is the clerk now? Questions 13 and 14 refer to the following conversation.
If this goes on much longer, I'll miss my plane.
There are still 2 more presentations to go.
When they take a coffee break, I'll sneak out.
Don't go out by the main door. Everyone will see you.
I'll leave through the back door. My car's parked in the lot behind the building anyhow.
That's a good plan. You can leave quietly that way.
Number 13. Where are the speakers? Questions 15 and 16 refer to the following conversation.
The view from up here is worth the climb.
Yes, it's nice, but it's getting too windy. Let's go inside.
Okay, let's take the elevator down. I don't think I can take any more stairs.
Fine. It's faster than the stairs anyway, and I'm in a hurry to eat. I'm starving.
You know, there's a nice restaurant on the 2nd floor. We can have dinner there instead of waiting until we get home to eat.
Number 15. Where are the speakers? Questions 17 and 18 refer to the following conversation.
How much do I owe you?
$16.45 on the meter plus $1.50 for the toll road and a $1 night charge.
$16.45 from downtown to here? It's not that far.
The fare's always higher when you cross the city limit.
But we're just 1 block past it. What an annoyance. Well, I left my wallet in my suitcase because I'm not carrying a purse. Get it out of the back and I'll pay you your $16.45 plus extra charges.
Number 17. Where are the speakers? Number 18. Where is the woman's wallet? Questions 19 and 20 refer to the following conversation.
It always leaves on time from this track.
Good. I hate waiting. I'll be so excited when we finally get there.
It's not a long ride, and we can pass a lot of the time relaxing and eating in the dining car.
Will your mother be there to meet us when we arrive?
No, I told her we'd meet her later at the hotel. It's not far from the station, and we can walk there easily.
That sounds like a better plan, more relaxing.
Number 19. Where are the speakers? Number 20. Part 3. Toeic Test Practice 4. Directions. On the Toeic test, you will need to remember specific details from the conversation. You will have to improve your memory as well as your listening skills. Read the questions quickly before you listen to the conversation, and then listen for the answers. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I thought I'd see you here. Have you been here a long time?
Only about 10 minutes. It was about 8:45 when I got here. I'm really enjoying the food, but I don't like this music much for dancing.
I agree about the music, but don't eat too much. They'll be bringing out a birthday cake soon.
I can't believe Rita's already 30 years old. It seems like such a short time ago that we were all in school together.
I know. I hope they bring out that cake soon. I can't stay late because I have to get up early and go to work tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You work on Saturdays, don't you?
Number 1. Where are the speakers? Number 2. When did the woman arrive? Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation.
Hurry! We have to get there before 3 to catch our train, and look, it's 1:30 already.
Relax. We have plenty of time to get to the station. It won't take more than 45 minutes.
But there's a lot of traffic at this time of day, and the buses are so slow.
I don't think there will be a problem with the bus, but if you prefer, we can take a taxi just in case. Do you have all your things ready? Do you have the presents that you plan to take for the children?
Yes, I have them. I wish travelling didn't make me so nervous.
Number 4. Where are the speakers going? Number 5. When do they have to arrive there? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, where can I find books about nature?
Books about nature in general are by the front door, together with the science books. Books about animals are in that corner there, behind the table, and books about plants and flowers are on the shelves below the window.
Thanks. I'm looking for books about plants. I need them for a project for a class I'm taking. How long can I take the books home for?
All books are loaned out for 3 weeks and can be renewed for another 3 weeks.
Number 7. Where are the speakers? Number 8. Where are the science books? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
Where do you keep letter paper? I should print out this letter now. I looked in the closet and on the shelf, but I don't see any.
I keep it right here in this desk drawer with the extra ink cartridges. Oh, I'm all out. Do you think you could run out to the store and get me some more?
No need for that. I have some in my office. I'll go get it for you now.
Thanks. I need to print out a document and make photocopies before lunch.
I'll be right back with it. Would you like me to bring you some coffee too? I have a fresh pot brewing right now.
Number 10. What is the woman looking for? Number 11. Where does the man keep it? Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
Where are you planning to take your vacation?
My wife just wanted to relax at home. But I finally got her to agree to spend a week in the mountains.
That sounds pleasant. Are you leaving soon?
No, not till next month. You know, we got a great deal on our plane tickets from that travel agency across the street. We're paying just $300 each.
Really? I usually buy my tickets from one of those travel websites.
Yes, I know you can get good deals online, but this deal from the agency turned out to be even better.
Number 13. Where will the man spend his vacation? Number 14. When will he leave on his vacation? Part 3. Strategy practice. Why? Directions. You will hear 10 conversations between two people. At the end of each conversation, you must answer the corresponding questions. Questions 1 and 2 refer to the following conversation.
The new regulations are going to cost a lot of money. It's a very serious situation.
Will we have to modify the plant itself?
Of course. And suspend operations for 6 months to do it. It's a major project and a major investment. We've called an emergency meeting for tomorrow morning to discuss the situation.
Oh, that's why the company president is arriving tonight. I'd been wondering what that was all about.
Number 1. Why are the speakers upset? Questions 3 and 4 refer to the following conversation.
The complaint must be filed with the manager.
But you sold me the product.
I'm sorry, but I can't issue refunds for defective merchandise. You'll have to fill out a form in the manager's office and show your receipt.
My receipt? But why? You know how much I paid for this. You sold it to me yourself yesterday.
Yes, but we need proof on paper that you bought the product here. Otherwise, we can't get the refund from the manufacturer.
Number 3. Why does the customer want to file a complaint? Number 4. Questions 5 and 6 refer to the following conversation.
The drought caused an escalation in food prices.
Hopefully, the recent rainfall will bring them down before the holidays.
I doubt it. Food prices are like oil prices. Once they're up, they stay up. People have to be very careful now about the money they spend on food.
I know. I watch my food budget carefully. I check the newspaper daily to see which markets are having sales.
I think a lot of people are doing that. You have to save where you can.
Number 5. Why are food prices high? Questions 7 and 8 refer to the following conversation.
I really love these little cakes. I've ordered 24 of them.
So you're planning to serve 2 to each guest?
Well, no. There will be just 12 people for dinner, but I expect another 12 to show up for dessert.
That's a lot of people to entertain.
Yes, but it's my husband's birthday. I want to have a nice celebration for him. He deserves the best.
You're right. He deserves to get congratulations from all his friends.
Number 7. Why is the woman buying 24 cakes? Number 8. Questions 9 and 10 refer to the following conversation.
Here's the restaurant we've been looking for. I'm hungry for lunch.
It seems we'll have to wait until 6 p.m. The sign on the door says it's open only for dinner.
What a vacation this is. Everything that should be open to the public is closed. This city might as well be on strike.
Well, let's get a cab back to the hotel. We can eat at the restaurant there. I know that one is open.
Fine, but let's walk there. I could use the exercise and it's not far.
All right. It's a cool day, so it will be a pleasant walk.
Number 9. Why is the restaurant closed? Questions 11 and 12 refer to the following conversation.
You're late again. If you keep this up, someone is sure to notice soon. Did you stop on the way?
No, I forgot to set my alarm. I overslept.
You had better buy a digital clock. Then you wouldn't have to remember to set it every day.
Maybe I'll try that. I hope the meeting hasn't started yet because I really needed to be on time for that. I am the first presenter, after all.
You're in luck. They're still serving the coffee and donuts. You'll just have time to get set up for your presentation.
Number 11. Why was the woman late? Number 12. Why did the woman... Questions 13 and 14 refer to the following conversation.
They think we mismanaged the Uran account.
I guess we should start looking for other jobs.
Yes, and I don't think we can expect a generous severance package either. This is not a good situation. Why don't we treat ourselves to a nice lunch and talk it over?
I'd better not do that this afternoon. I have to stick around the office because I'm expecting an important call. Let's do it tomorrow.
Number 13. Why are the speakers being fired? Questions 15 and 16 refer to the following conversation.
Joe has been extremely happy all week.
You would be too if you had his good fortune.
Imagine being promoted by the company at his age. But he deserves it.
He does. Do you know if there's going to be some sort of celebration?
Yes, there's a dinner planned for next week. In fact, I'm in charge of informing everyone about it. I guess I'd better start sending out email now.
Number 15. Why is Joe happy? Questions 17 and 18 refer to the following conversation.
I have an appointment with Dr. Burns.
I'm sorry, the doctor had an emergency and he just canceled his afternoon appointments.
Well, I was just coming in for my annual physical. May I reschedule it?
Of course. Let's see, I could give you an appointment on Friday of next week.
Next week isn't good. I'll be out of town all week on business. How about the following week?
That won't work. The doctor will be on vacation then. It looks like it'll have to be next month.
Number 17. Why did the woman go to the doctor's office? Number 18. Questions 19 and 20 refer to the following conversation.
This is the last time I'm telling you. Turn that radio off or leave.
Why don't you leave and go read someplace else?
Because I need to use the reference books in this library. A library isn't a party place anyway. You're supposed to be quiet in here. Why don't you take your radio and go outside to listen to it? That would be an easy solution.
I don't want to go out there. It's raining out.
Number 19. Why can't the man read? Part 3. TOEIC Test Practice 5. Directions. On the TOEIC test, you will need to remember specific details from the conversation. You will have to improve your memory as well as your listening skills. Read the questions quickly before you listen to the conversation, and then listen for the answers. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
I had to return from the beach early, so I only got to spend a week there.
Really? I know you were looking forward to the whole family going away together.
Yes, but there was an emergency at work. They needed me to solve a problem.
That's not nice. Couldn't they have asked someone else? You only get one vacation a year after all.
Number 1. How long was the man at the beach? Number 2. Why did he return early? Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation.
This is the third time you've been late for work this month.
I'm sorry. I left home on time, but traffic was really heavy this morning.
You should start taking the bus, or better, the subway. You're always late when you drive.
I won't take the subway since that big accident last month. And buses get stuck in traffic too, you know.
Number 4. How many times has the man been late this month? Number 5. How does he get to work? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I guess we can't go into the museum today. Look, the sign says closed every Monday.
The one time a year we get to come here, and now we can't go in.
Actually, I have a free weekend next month. Maybe we could come back then.
Maybe, but make sure you have plenty of money. The sign also says the entry fee is $13 a person.
Number 7. Why can't they go into the museum? Number 8. How often is the museum closed? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
What's your reason for returning the jacket? Are you unhappy with the style or color?
No, I like it fine. And it fits well too. The only thing I don't like is this large hole in the back.
Oh, I see. I'm terribly sorry. Well then, if you paid by cash or check, I can give you your $55 back today.
Well, actually, I used my credit card. If I can't get my money back, can I exchange it for another one?
Number 10. Why is the man returning the jacket? Number 11. How much did he pay? Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
I'm thinking about selling my old car soon and getting a new one.
Really? But it's so reliable. Is it too small for your family?
Not really. I'm just getting tired of it. I've been driving it for 3 years, after all.
Yes, but it's not like you drive it every day. You only need it once a week, right? Just to take your family out on the weekend?
Number 13. Why does the man want to sell his car? Number 14. How long has he had it?